Simpra Inventory Settings module. To access the Settings module in Simple Inventory, click on the Settings tab in the left side navigation bar. When we first enter the Settings tab, we see the screen with our personal information. No changes can be made to all of the fields that appear as passive in this field. However, on this screen, we can choose the language we used during user login. In addition, the phone number field is optional. You can log in if you wish. When the system you are using, you can set the zone here. In addition, if you are out of the office, you can activate the out-of-office option. You can also click here to see the currencies in the modules used in the system. You can activate the Show Currencies Symbols parameter. The second tab is the Date filter. It can be navigated from the navigation bar above. Date filter can be given to the system in all of the modules on the screen you see in the Date filter. For example, when the first entry is made on the Purchases page in the Purchases tab, predefined settings can be made so that the purchases from the beginning of this month to today come automatically. The structure you see now already sets the predefinition of the system. But if you say in this module, every time I go to the recruitment page, for example, bring the week by default. If you want to make a selection in this way, you can apply similar date filters for all of the modules you have seen here. Export setting. In the field of in all of the modules at the bottom that you have seen in the system, as soon as you make any transaction save, the system automatically opens a preview window. This window is a print screen that presents the details of the operation. You can save it as a PDF or print it by directing it to the printer. If you do not want this window to open, you can activate the Don't Open Automatically option here. You can ensure that this window does not open automatically when the purchase is entered in the next process. In the Document Settings section, in all of the modules you see on the screen, unsaved data appears on the screen. For example, if you want unsaved data to come automatically when we enter the purchases, it needs to be activated here. If you do not want to see the unsaved data, you can make it inactive again. Of course, it is already included in every module. There are buttons to show unsaved items. This is only by default. You want to choose? In the form in which it appears. Finally, in the Business Information tab, the name of our business. Currency, as you can see. Fields are passive. Since these are the fields defined when the system is first created, they cannot be changed later. Address field is optional. You can fill it in if you want. The phone number is the same way. You can also enter the tax office and tax number if you wish. The parameters you see below are we have already shown them in the training videos in the Approval module. For example, the first parameter, if we do not want the order request to be sent without approval, you can activate the approval of the order request here. In the same way, we activate the approval of the transfer request here. We activate the order approve here. With this button, we ensure that our transfer is approved. The multi-currency active parameter that we see at the bottom should be activated if we have branches that use different currencies in businesses that use multiple currencies. In the parameter below, if you want the system to enter a single warehouse in the waybill entries in the waybill entries, or if you do not enter waybills to more warehouses, you can also activate this parameter here.